What are we
I
doing?
don't know how to dance. You told me to dance.
You have a whole segment of you dancing, boy. Girl.
Okay, welcome to this week's episode of FDN. We should all know that prom's on Saturday. Prom is a blast. If you're going, if you're not, still have an awesome Saturday.
Student of the week. Student of the week goes Jane and Seatbelt and Miss Lauren. Next week's short week.
Alright, well I hope you have a great weekend and I hope you enjoy the episode. Hello and welcome to this week's segment of LMCSD News. As we all know, prom is on Saturday and we're all super pumped for it. So I'm going to show you some super fun dance moves that won't get you into any trouble, hopefully. Disclaimer. I'm the best dancer in the world, so I'm sorry if you're really intimidated. Some of these might be a little too complicated for you. Don't blame yourself.
The waltz never fails.
Watch me, nay, nay. Okay.
I don't ever wanna be you. Don't wanna be just like you. Or what I'm saying is
Hot, lock, and drop it. Hot, lock, and drop it.
YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA.
No, she doesn't like this when you do it like that. No, she doesn't like this when you touch her like that. Now she moves like this.
Dale a tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, que tu cuerpo es para dar la alegría y cosas buenas. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, Macarena.
Alright, I hope you found at least one awesome dance move that you can use at prom. It'll be great. We'll all have a blast. Have a great weekend, and I hope to see you at the dance, getting down and funky with my signature dance moves.
Welcome back to Riley's Reviews. It's been a while, and this week I'll be talking about A Way Out. A Way Out is a cooperative game developed by Hazelight Studios that was released on March 23rd, 2018. The thing that makes A Way Out a unique game is that it's exclusively two-player. You cannot play this game by yourself, and you cannot play it with more than two people. The game is about two different characters, Vincent and Leo. Both Vincent and Leo are serving prison sentences for various criminal reasons. And when we first meet up with the two, we see Vincent arriving in prison, and he becomes friends with Leo, very good friends with Leo, and together they make an escape plan, and a plan to take revenge on the person that put them both in prison. The game does a really nice job of bringing back that classic co-op experience. When I played through A Way Out, I did so with fellow cast member Drake Ricky, and I know that we both really enjoyed the game, so much so that we played through the entire thing in one sitting. As far as performance is concerned, though, on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, there is a little slowdown and frame rate droppage, But other than that, this game looks pretty good. The voice acting is not the greatest. It does do enough to get by though, and the characters don't sound like cardboard cutouts, but specifically Leo, there are some lines that just don't feel right, and you could tell that they were either rushed or not prepared. The game doesn't have much replay value because there's no collectibles or anything, so I think it's safer to say that A Way Out is less of a game and more of a 6-hour movie that you can influence and experience with your friend. So, my final score for A Way Out is an 8 out of 10. This game's story is absolutely fantastic and the characters are interesting, but it becomes a little rough around the edges once you look at the shaky voice acting, a few performance issues, and some graphical errors, but other than that, I think this game is amazing. I would absolutely recommend this game.
This segment isn't going to be one of the usual segments I do. There's been a lot of tension between another member of the FDN team and I felt that it needed to be addressed. You may have felt this tension in our episodes, and it worries me that it hurts the messages we are trying to convey. So in order to be the well-functioning group that we need to be, I thought the best way was to be upfront with our problems. Riley Courthouse doesn't like the movie Baby Driver. On October 20th of last year, Riley Courthouse reviewed Baby Driver for his review segment, and this masterpiece of filmmaking ended up with a 6 out of 10. First, Baby Driver is a film by one of my favorite directors, Edgar Wright, which you may know from Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, The World's End, and my favorite movie, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Wright's movies are known for their fast-paced action, flowing popping colors, and humor, and Baby Driver is no exception. Baby Driver is a crime heist movie set in modern-day Atlanta. Baby Driver doesn't have the most zany plot in film history, but still manages to be unique. The plot and characters in the story feel unique, although the characters can be a little over the top. Baby Driver's plot is simple, but definitely isn't your average cookie-cutter action movie. The area that Baby Driver really shines is in style. This movie is an Edgar Wright action movie in every way. The imagery, colors, and action has that right flair that we need in this world. One of the most important elements in Wright's movies, and especially in Baby Driver, is the soundtrack. Music is an integral part in Baby Driver, and actually plays into the characters and story. The perfect song is always playing to fuel the action of the movie or to convey that emotion and give off that right flair. Most of this movie's soundtrack has made it onto my playlist, and even if you don't watch the movie, please check out the soundtrack. Baby Driver is a different kind of movie that puts style and action first, and Wright's creative direction definitely paid off. For a final score, I took Riley's review and score into consideration, and after a lot of thought, I finally decided on a solid 16 out of 10, masterpiece.
Welcome back to Clay's Question Corner, your favorite corner to ask questions. Ooh, oh boy, won a race from school. I don't know. Street racing, I may get in a lot of trouble for doing that. If you could have any fish as a pet, which would you pick? I would pick a shark, because sharks are technically fishes. Fishing, the plural of fish.
Thanks, Fisheye.
Fish-eye.
Fishy.
Fish on. Jeremy Lloyd looking for the biggest river monsters. Why is Mr. Gorgon taking 10% off my paper for it being late? Well, yeah, that's the rules. Those are the rules. You gotta stick by the rules. If Mr. Corrigan says he's gonna take 10% off your paper for being late, you gotta realize you're gonna get 10% taken off. You gotta respect Mr. Corrigan. Respect his rules. Why is Mr. Corrigan so salty? Well, you wouldn't want to see him when he's sweet. How does the sun orbit an infinitely flat world in Minecraft? Those are the questions scientists sit around all day asking. How? It's a hard question. Are you Shrek's dad? I wish. What day did you and Mallory start dating? I don't know. You know, just 1 minute we weren't, and the next minute we were married. That's how relationships work. They just... Ooh, look at this. This is from the Cora man himself because it's in his beautiful handwriting. Why is Mr. Corrigan your favorite teacher? I think the real question is, why would Mr. Corrigan be my favorite teacher? Oh, boom-dum-dum-dum-dum. You got friend zone, sorry. Oh boy, look, a tissue that's stapled together.
Is that a question on it?
It probably has a question on it. Either that or it's just a used tissue. Well, look at that. I'm not even gonna. I'm not even gonna bother. I'm sorry. Is that up, dog? What is up, dog? Thanks for watching the questionable corner of Clay. If you'd like a question answered, make sure you put it in the box. I'll answer it as soon as physically possible. Also, follow me on Twitter, a question and I can answer all your questions over there. And if you want a question answered, make sure you sign up on the question box sign-up sheet, and the box will come straight to you. So just remember, a question a day makes one happy Clay. Multiple questions a day, I should say. And see y'all next time. Goodbye.